and I promised you Dutch oven cooking, and I've got it. Now, I'm going to break all the rules of Dutch oven cooking. Don't worry about that, because if you got something as good as this Lodge Dutch oven, then it's going to be good whatever you do. And by the way, if you buy one of these great Dutch ovens, they come in all sizes. This is kind of a middle-sized one. If you buy one of these, there's a great cookbook in it that will tell you how to do all these things. And you know how fond I am of working with the Lodge people. I've got ladies, and these ladies were going down the street and we captured them. Now, you said your husband works over at the Merville store?
That's right.
Well, I'll bet I've seen him, because, you know, for years they held the record for selling my cookbook, but it's been taken back over by the Bearden store. Now, you notice that I've got charcoal briquettes in the lid of this. I've got charcoal briquettes under it. And the recipes that you'll get with this tells you how many briquettes and for... Oh, they built this ground low. I would have thought they'd had it higher. It will tell you how many briquettes to use and how long to cook it for. Now, this has been cooking for about an hour and 20 minutes. And what we have here, ladies, is rice and 2 kinds of condensed soup and sour cream and onion and celery. And then I have laid on top of it pieces of chicken. And if you watch the show, you know I always cook with boneless, skinless chicken breast, not today. Now notice how this chicken has browned on top from the heat, because again, the Dutch oven protects it. And as I said earlier, when I was a kid, which was, you know, 8-10 years ago, at least 8 or 10 years ago, my great-grandmother would cook beans during the day in the wintertime by putting them in a Dutch oven just like this, setting it in the ashes of the living room fire and scooping ashes up on top of it. She didn't use charcoal. She just was burning wood in the fireplace, scooped the ashes up and put it on top. We now post recipes for these specials on the blog rather than on the main recipe page, and I'll tell you later how to find them. It's real easy, and it'll tell you all about it, and that way I can be just as long-winded as I want to be. Cooked on a campfire in a genuine Lodge Dutch oven. Now, how can you beat that? Look at that chicken. Is that good or what?
That's right.
Ladies, glad you came by.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're glad we came by too.
Hey, you're doing a good job with this boat, and knowing who your daddy is, I was a little nervous about you driving it, but you're doing great. Now remember, Zoe, keep it straight. We want to stay on the water. And folks, we'll be right back at Fontana Village Resort. You got to see this place.